Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Mar, and I'm really excited to be with you here today because it's been quite a few months since I've done an energy update, and I was called today to finally do an energy update for you all. I also have some announcements, and I want to update you on what's going on with me personally since I've been, in many ways, minding my business and doing a lot of work, a lot of transformational work over the summer. So it is time for me to update y'all on what's coming up. And we'll start with the energy update. This is going to be an update for the rest of the year. So make sure you grab your notebook, grab some notes, something to write on, or maybe your calendar just to remind yourself of what's coming up. And then we'll go into my personal update, what's been going on with me and all the new things that are happening, and then some announcements at the end. So make sure you stick around till the end for some goodies. I might also pull some cards. I have them here. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but let's just go for it. So let's start let's start by just taking a couple of deep breaths. How about we do that? Just breathe deeply, stretching, maybe finding a nice space to just sit, take a deep breath. Exhaling the day, exhaling everything that happened today, this week, this month, this year. Just put it all to the side. See if you can just be present with what I'm going to share with you all today. Just be open, grounding yourself to earth, tuning into your energy field, your little bubble around you. Taking a nice, deep, delicious breath. If you want, you can set an intention. When you're ready, you open your eyes. Thank you for breathing with me. So we'll start with the energy update for September. And I already shared some of this on IG stories, but the themes that came through for this month, for September, are three themes. The first one is stability. The second is vision. And the third is protection. And they're kind of, the way it was shown to me, it was like, this is stability. When you achieve this, then you can rise up to see the vision, but the whole time you must be surrounded by protection. So it's like, it's this circle and then stability here, which gives way for the vision. So September is a transition month, meaning that we're transitioning from summer to fall. Very, very quite a different shift in energy, as I'm sure you all can feel it. And so as we move from this like light, playful season, my favorite season, I'm gonna miss it. But I love all seasons, but there's a special place for summer in my heart. So as we move into the fall season, it is time to make sure that our structure is stable, and whatever isn't stable, to kind of shed it, to let it, everything that we've been playing with in the last 3 months, if something is sticking, keep it. If something isn't sticking, let's put it all to the side. So anything that's not stable, it's time to recycle it. We have about a couple more months, like a month and a half or so, to begin to recycle what's not working for us. And what I mean by that is really like belief systems, identities that we took on as ours, like people, it's the works. Y'all know when it's time to release, it's time to release. But this is a big one because we are collectively moving into a brand new, very different vibe that I'm sensing. I don't quite know what it is yet. I did ask my guide and they gave me some information, but it's just going to be like a big shift in for the rest of 2020. It's going to be very rapid though. So this is why we need the stability for this month. Build that stability. And then once you have that stable, you have like your stable foundation, then you take the time to dream big, to think the next year, the next 6 months, because I feel like many of us in the last 6 months, it's been 6 months since, the pandemic started. And so it's, in a way, it's kind of normalizing. So we're hopefully you were able to find some kind of stability within the chaos. So now it's time to just look at that stable foundation and clear it up, anchor it even further. And this should be done from within, just so this is all like inner work, which is what I always talk about. It always starts within. So then this month, take the time to dream big. The next 6 months, the next year. Start envisioning those future timelines and what they look like, what you'd like to bring to the world, what you'd like to, how you would like to be in service to the world and to the collective. So I like to phrase it that way instead of saying, what would you like to manifest? Because sometimes we want to manifest things that are not good for us. So think about it. How can I use my natural ability to be of service to my community, to the world, to my family, to my colleagues, what have you, to yourself? How do you want to be in service to yourself and to everybody? How can everybody benefit from your vision? So tune into that vision, dream, and write down some dreams. Like, start pinpointing them. Like, by March, I would like to feel this way, and I would like to contribute this. I would love to partner with this type of people, collaborations, etc. It's time to start dreaming. So that way, when the new timelines come in, you already have a map, in a way, a very loose map. Keep it loose, but still use your vision to guide you forward, so you don't get lost in the distractions that are most definitely going to be coming through and already here for the rest of 2020. All right. So, and lastly, for September, protection work and protecting of your energy. Understand that at this point, especially because we're not seeing people, a lot of people want one-on-one, there's still a lot of energy to be harvested, through all the things that we do and the things that we watch and the people we follow and blah, blah, blah. So it's really important that you shield yourself. If you don't know how to do that, just place a bubble of love or light or whatever color that you want around you. You can look up how to shield. If you've worked with me, you'll have access to that work on the sanctuary. So make sure you shield yourself. Make sure you stay in your bubble. Make sure you master yourself in your bubble, and make sure that whatever and whoever you let come into your bubble is one that will contribute to your vision and doesn't destabilize your foundation. Okay, whatever comes in should either contribute to your vision and not create, wreak havoc in your foundation. So if someone or something is doing that, then that's what you would look at and that's what you would work on. Okay, so that is September. So we have quite a good month to transition and to set things in stone for all that's to come. Because come October, Scorpio season, and I'm just gonna pause and mention that this is my energy update. Like, there are so many other possibilities that could be. I'm just giving you the themes, the big themes that I received through my guidance, based on my perspective. I'm not predicting the future. I'm just looking at the themes in very, very general. So it is your job to take it and make it yours and make it fit with what's going on in your life. So I just wanted to say that, because I'm definitely not doing prediction work. I have no idea what's happening, what's going to happen. There are many timelines, but I'm just giving you what I'm given. I'm sure you already know this, but I wanted to mention it anyway. So October comes, we are in Scorpio season. And so what that's going to kick off is a couple things. extreme duality. So that's one of the themes that came through that I wrote down as I was channeling this message. Extreme duality. So it's like really like the duality on earth is going to get like really intense and really extreme, which then going to trigger a deep desire to unplug from mass consciousness, to unplug from the matrix, to unplug in some way, maybe to retreat, to take some days off, to take a vacation, whatever it is. But that extreme duality is going to be a catalyst in pushing us to unplug. And so by unplug, what I mean is unplug from the out and plug from within. So what that's going to also give us an opportunity to find harmony from within, because outside is going to be extreme and this are harmonious. So again, the theme is extreme duality, which then will give us an opportunity to unplug and bring us that deep desire to unplug and also to seek harmony from within. October is going to be a month of deep inner work. It's like cleaning up. So the image that I kept getting is like, you know, Scorpio season, all like the deep stuff gets to come out. You know, like all the little critters and like the night little critters, like all the trolls come out, and we are gonna need our toolbox. We're gonna need to be armed with our toolbox to slay them, okay, to do that work. So triggers will be served. Triggers will be served, and why they will be served and they will be intense, because we've had a decent amount of time to work on them, and the year is ending. We're about to enter a whole new cycle for the collective, and so we're giving this opportunity for all like the deep gunk to come out so we can heal it. So triggers will emerge, and anything that is unhealed will come up again stronger in order for it to be healed. So this will be a time to consciously unplug from mass consciousness, tune within, make sure you have your toolbox ready. It will be a time to avoid the news, social media as much as possible, and seek that harmony from within. And here's why. Because all these like trolls and like just when I give them a name, these like dark critters, let's just call them that, like these dark things, you know, that will come out. And these are not like dark things that we need to make friends with. These are dark things we need to slay. So I just want to make the distinction, because darkness is not necessarily bad, but these specific things that are going to come out are here to be healed or to be like transmuted. Okay. So this is why it's time to unplug, because a lot of the nature of these negative energies that are really here to infringe upon us, infringe upon our way of thinking, control us, program us, which it's already been doing that. Like, just so you know, like, this is not like, oh my God, something new is coming. No, this has been happening. Okay. However, I'm getting that October is going to be real intense, and the reason why we have to be on guards, like with our toolbox ready, is because we're so close to making this huge shift, this huge jump at the end of the year. So I need y'all to be really, really mindful in October. Okay, so make sure you have your toolbox ready and ready to deal with your triggers, to heal them, to process them, and to keep finding that harmony from within. That is the theme. Keep going back to the harmony from within and avoid the extreme duality, because that's the trap. That's how they get in. Okay, so now let's move into November. So we've slayed the dark forces. We've done our work. We're feeling good. We're tired, you know, but, you know, we're moving to November. So November, what I was shown is that in November, there's going to be a split. So October, depending what happened in October and the whole year. And understand that when I talk about this, like the timelines are always shifting. So it's not, it could be either at any time and it could shift, and everything that I say could be canceled and something else happen. But we'll see, and we'll check back this video at the end of December and see if this was accurate. But for now, as I was shown in November, there will be a split. So based on the work that you've done and the choices that you've made, we're going to be presented with a choice point. So before the split, we'll have a little choice point, and then that choice point will, like, split. So first you have to choose, you got opportunity to choose, and then you can either go right or left, for example, or like up or down or side. This is however you want to see it. You're just going to be given a choice point, and it's not necessarily just 2 choices. There are many millions of choices, but I was shown the categories of these choices. So you'll be able to choose between, extreme duality or harmony from within, being at the eye of the storm. You're going to choose between being in the storm or finding that point where you can find that stillness and that peace in the middle of the storm. Please understand that neither of these are bad choices. There's no good or bad, just a choice, okay? Everyone has a role to play, and so you'll be able to choose the role that you want to play. As simple as that. There's no right or wrong. This is all a beautiful, intricate game. But if you're seeking harmony and peace, if you're like me and you want to heal, then the choice is clear. Then you are going to try to avoid duality. But if you do choose duality, there's so much beautiful things to learn through duality. So anyway, that choice point will be extreme duality or being at the eye of the storm, finding that stillness in the middle of the chaos. It'll be like leading with hate and leading with what am I against, or leading with love, or what am I for. Okay, these are very similar but very different energetically. It'll be between choosing your identity, what you identify with, and or choosing your divinity, or something that's way bigger than who you think you believe you are, choosing that mystery and going deeper. It will be between pointing fingers at something outside of you, or owning your reality and doing the inner work. It'll be a choice between choosing and staying anchored, and it's like hanging on to an old timeline and an old story, versus moving into a whole new timeline, a whole new way of being, and a whole new earth, or earth heaven. So this is going to be the choice point. And just so you know, because it is November, this has nothing to do with politics, okay? This is not about the election or who you choose or who you vote for, not at all. This is way, way, way bigger than that. And so I invite you to look deep within yourself and try to see the games that are being played deep within yourself, just giving you some clues. And so that way you can make an informed choice for you based on what you're here to do, based on your own unique soul mission. Okay, so from this point, those choices, this like different roads, it's like a crossroads. We're at the crossroads. From this choice point, we will individually move into a new timeline. Okay, a whole new timeline reality. Okay, a whole other space, and many people are already there, but I feel like there's going to be more that opens up, a lot more that opens up. So the one category is going to be all about creating the new and about innovation. So it's like all the energy is being used to build the new, to create the new, to download, it's very creative, very active, very innovative energy. The second timeline is going to be holding on to the old and being stuck and fueling the old timeline to keep it alive. Because the way I see it is old timelines are done, they are dead, but we keep them alive with our energy. And so for many reasons, neither good or bad, they just are for many reasons. So that's going to be, some are going to be fueling the old timelines and keep that going, which is fine. And some will move into completely new space and unknown space, by the way, mysterious space. So that's going to be November. It'll be very, very interesting to see, in my opinion. And so now that we, made that choice, what's happening in December? December, we have some pretty significant astrological transits throughout the month. So those are going to usher in brand new energies anyway. But the way I see it is that after making that choice and like choosing that timeline where we want to be, we get to now begin the process of anchoring those timelines into our reality, and we will start to live within that timeline and get used to it. It's almost like you moved into a new house and a new state and a new city, and you're like, oh, you need like at least 2-3 months to get acclimated with the new space, with the energy of the land, with the people, with the way they do things. So December is going to anchor in that new beginning, and it will take a couple months, I would say, to March, to spring equinox, to finally start to see the bloom. Okay, so December to March is going to be about planting those seeds, finding the collaborators, doing more work, more stability, more like really finding. Imagine you put all your stuff in a U-Haul and move to a new state that you don't know nothing about, or a new country, and so you have to kind of start from scratch in a good way and begin to like settle in. And then after you settle in, then things will start moving again. So that's what I'm seeing as far as an energy forecast for what's coming. And so I feel like this is a pretty big thing. And I recommend you watch this at the beginning of every month if this resonates with you. Of course, if it doesn't, then please forget it. No big deal. And just tune into what this really means for you, because I did share a couple of codes there for you all to just marinate on and tune into. And so it's going to be exciting. We have a lot of work to do. We have a whole lot of work to do. So I invite you to not delay. It's time to get to work. Virgo season will help us do that. Let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. Let's use our sovereignty, our power to choose what we want to create in this life, in this reality. So I really hope that this resonates with you. I really hope this sparked something within you. And please let me know in the comments how does this feel for you? Because I haven't done an energy update in a very long time. And this is a channeled one, so I don't feel like I want to pull any cards. Not this time anyway, maybe at the end of this, I don't know. But right now I feel good about the energy update. So now I want to pivot to my update and what's been going on with me. If you're curious, stick around, and I'll make it short, and then I'll share some exciting announcements at the end. So what's been going on with me? So y'all know I am a double Cancer, and July I just reclaimed my time, and then I continued to reclaim my time up until August. So I had a pretty good summer, pretty nice summer. I got to travel, which to be honest, traveling during what's going on in the world for me was like heaven, because there was nobody and it was fantastic. I don't like to be around people anyway, so it was pretty great. And so For the last, I want to say 6 months, 6+ months, I have been studying alchemy work, so quantum healing and alchemy work. And so I've been training to become an Isis priestess of alchemy. And so what that means is that I'm learning these ancient teachings from the Essenes and ancient teachings from ancient Egypt, working with some deep alchemy, which is like my jam, and beginning to incorporate it into the work that I already do. So into my readings, into my healing work, into my group work, into all of that. So it's taken a good 6+ months to integrate all of this stuff. And recently, in my travels in August, I went to Mount Shasta, California, which is a super magical place, very, very, very beautiful and magical place, where I was able to train with Aurora. If you know her, Rising Phoenix Aurora, I trained with her to become a certified aura and Ra practitioner. And so what I learned there, and this is just a continuation of my alchemy work, I learned about aura stands for angelic universal regression alchemy. And so an aura session, first of all, lasts from 3 to like 7 hours. It's a pretty extensive deep healing session. And we start with like energy work, energy healing, and then we go into past life or future life, alternate life regression. And then we go into hypnosis. Well, hypnosis, that's part of it, like hypnotherapy, into past life regression. And then we work with the archangels to remove any entity attachments, cord attachments, like really, really deep stuff within our physical body, within our auric field, repair the DNA. So this is some very, very next level deep work. And I'm taking all that I learned and incorporating it in my practice in my own way. So I'm still receiving those downloads and how to bring it all together. And so this is what I've been doing. I'm not currently offering the aura session yet. I haven't put it on the website, but I will be offering that. I'm probably only going to be able to do like 2 or 3 a month because they are so long and it's a lot of work. However, if you're hearing this and this is something that's calling you, hit me up, email me, and we'll talk about it. I already have a couple of scheduled with some people that I know, so I just hit me up if this calls to you. Otherwise, just wait until I announce it publicly. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. I've been studying a lot about alchemy and quantum healing and quantum mechanics and quantum physics. I've been going deep into that, and so that is really where my heart is taking me, about like how to create our own reality, but like literally how to create new realities, like actually how to create new universes and like new so many things. And so really, really excited about this work. It is next level. And I will be introducing this work on October 24th, in October, which coincides with all the craziness that's happening. And so I will be introducing this work. Well, first, I'm going to be launching Heal and Rise Fall Edition. Now it is now launched. You can go to the link in bio and enroll. But this is a 6 weeks intensive, 6 weeks experience. We've done one in spring, and it was absolutely transformational. It was absolutely amazing. You can go to my YouTube page and read the testimonial. Well, actually listen to people's experiences there. And it was just beyond, okay? There's so much healing, so much transformation that took place there. And I'm getting ready to launch Heal and Rise Fall, which will start September 26th and will go all the way to November 7th. So it's really covering a little bit of September, all of October, which is really when we need to do that work, that deep work, And then up until November, and then by then we'll still be meeting as I'll have the memberships going, and everybody who's part of it will get access to all of that. So the news is Heal and Rise fall experience is live now, and I invite you all to enroll if you feel called to it. Many of you could not get in. It was full last time, so many of you couldn't enroll last time. This is the one. This is going to be a little bit more intense than the previous one, even though the previous one was pretty extensive. But this is, if you're ready to go deep, because we don't have that much time. 2020 is almost over, so I'm like, let's just go for it. So I am calling forth the change maker, the cycle breakers. I'm calling for the people who are really ready for a paradigm shift, who are really ready to shift and expand their consciousness. This is who this is for. And so whether you are a beginner or you've been doing this work, there's something for you. Okay, we will have a lot of fun, but it will also be very intense. And during the experience, so this is already an intensive, a 6 weeks intensive. And in that 6 weeks intensive, we're going to have a 1 day retreat intensive. So it's an intensive within an intensive. And during that 1 day retreat, it's a Saturday, and all day we will have, we'll start with movement, intention setting, and I will be teaching and introducing my new workshop, The Alchemy of Creating Your Own Reality, where I'll share some of these teachings, and I'll share with you how to literally create your own reality and things that you need to know. And we'll do some practices, and then we have some amazing guest teachers. Just you wait for the announcements as we're confirming everybody. So we have some amazing guest teachers that are going to lead guest sessions, and then at the end I'm going to lead the group aura sessions. So if you want to get a taste of that past life regression, hypnosis work, and alchemy healing, that's where I'll be debuting it publicly. So so that's really what's coming up for me until November. I don't know what's happening after that. I'm going to wait and feel the energy. But if you are called to work with me in any way, that's where you're gonna find me. The enrollment is open. You can go now to the link in bio and sign up. There's payment plans. You can pay monthly. I'm offering scholarships. I'm offering sliding scale, a few of them, so not a lot. So please apply ASAP if you need financial assistance. And know that I See You Sanctuary is a space where you can be yourself. This is what I teach. I teach the path of being, which is the path that I'm on. It's just learning to just be who you are, and everything stems from that. It starts from within, okay? And so hopefully you're just as excited as me to begin this journey. Again, Heal and Rise fall. And for those who've already done this, Heal and Rise spring 2020, let us know in the comments how that was for you. I know the testimonials are up there and all of that, but would love to hear from you. And also you're welcome to join us again for a refresher and for a deeper dive. And so know that the whole experience is going to be live, and I will be teaching all of it, and with the help of guest teachers, which I will announce very soon. So that is all I have for you all today. I really hope that this was helpful for you, especially the energy update on what's coming up for the rest of the year. So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and I really cannot wait to go on this this deep journey with you all. We are going to come out of it very strong, very powerful, and I'm personally really excited about the future. No matter what's going on outside, I know in my heart that we're about to jump into a whole new paradigm shift. In fact, we're already in there, but it's going to be even more accessible to even more people. And that is a huge thing to celebrate. So let's stay focused and let's keep rocking, and we'll see what happens. All right. Well, thank you all so much. I love you, and thank you for listening. And I hope to see you in Heal and Rise 2020. Fall 2020. The link is in my bio. Bye, y'all.